talk to me a little bit about the woman that you had in mind when you were designing this collection.
Soft, romantic, ethereal, really like a vision, you know, something out of a dream, something that we would call paradisiac or something out of this world completely, you know. I wanted it to be just completely different from every season that we show. And, that's the challenge really, is to really always present some complete vision, because fashion gets boring if it's too repetitive, right? But meanwhile, we're trying romantic, but this is romantic done the Mikael D way. So it's very sexy romantic, it's very edgy romantic. It's, flowers are very sort of present in the entire collection. We tried to do a lot of lines that are inspired by petals as well. So it really comes through as a sort of our interpretation of a modern romance, modern romantic woman.
So you mentioned that you try to do something a little bit different, that, because it gets a little bit repetitive and you do the same thing all the time. Is there a process that you go through, in order to say, okay, how am I going to make this collection different, especially when it comes to bridal? Because bridal sometimes can be a little redundant. So is there anything that you go through?
I think the process is something that we go through every season, and it's always kind of disconnecting and just feeling a vibe, and then just inspiring yourself from what it's out there. I looked at a lot of work by Zaha Hadid, for example, which is an amazing architect, and she's been doing amazingly, and she has just, she's the most talented architect I thought. And her lines and the way that she interprets, just, architecture can be so restrictive, but yet her approach was so sort of out of this world, and she really inspired herself by nature, by elements of nature, and I'm like, this is definitely something that I can also do. So sometimes it's just a little catalyst, something that sparks the interest, and all of a sudden you find yourself going in a direction, and then it just takes you deeper and deeper, and you dive more into it, and then you're like, that's it, it's a dream.
That's funny, because some of the dresses that I was seeing in the collection, I thought about architecture because I thought about how shapely they were, and that kind of texture.
Definitely that's the point. Even with more constrained silhouettes, the black ones that you saw in the beginning, there's always linear elements and a lot of the waves and the way they contour the body, and we're always very, very women, body conscious. So it definitely, our accent is always the woman. We want shapes. Shapes is my thing, I could never see myself in a t-shirt dress, so I mean, my models, not myself. I wear t-shirts. But definitely.
And can you describe quickly how a woman would feel wearing a Mikael D dress?
Well, empowered, definitely. You step out, and just the moment before you step out of the house, you look at yourself in the mirror, and that's really the moment. And if you feel it, you're going to look it, and everybody's going to see it, and you're going to be just, showstopper. Absolutely. And that's the confidence. I just hope my dresses give you that confidence to shine in your inner beauty, and that's really the bottom line.
Well, I would only know if you ever let me wear one of your dresses one day, if it gave me that confidence.
Hey, I never received an email.
Okay, well, hey, let's work on that.
We can see that.
Thank you so much, Mikael. Beautiful collection.
And I know that's right. Baby,